Hey guys, so here I am at this awesome little flip that you guys found. It's a really nice house, first impressions of me being in there. What I didn't realize, you can see through this little opening here. Well, I did realize it, but I was hoping that it wasn't going to be as noisy as it is. I don't know if you guys saw it on the map, but it backs up right to the right to the highway. So, and I saw that on the map, but I was hoping maybe there was going to be, you know, a little bit better of a buffer, and that the noise wouldn't be too bad. Granted, right now is rush hour, so I'm probably here at the noisiest time, which is actually probably a good thing. So you know exactly how noisy it's going to be at the noisiest time, but it's really nice. You know, other than that, you'll guys see, and I'll let you guys be the judge of the highway issue. But here's the driveway. It's really nice, cute little white picket fence. This is pretty much the bulk of the yard here. It's out in front. But it is really nice and a lot of space. You've even already got the swing set and the slide. Probably needs a little bit of maintenance, but that's nice. You've got this little, I forget what you call these, but little archway there with a gate. It's very cute, you know. It looks like they've painted the outside. Probably they didn't put a new roof on, but you can see where they've done some repairs. You can see the different colored shingles. So they repaired the roof, but they probably got a certification on it, like a 10-year certification or a 5-year certification on the roof. That might be something to look further into. And I don't know if you guys can hear, but it is pretty loud here in the front yard, and it is even louder in the back. But anyway, sorry I'm focusing on that. I'm just afraid that that might be an issue for you guys. But it does have a nice round driveway, so you can drive in one side and leave the other side, which is really nice. Double car garage. We'll go in here first. This is separated, so this is detached garage and also kind of a little apartment, but there is no kitchen. So go on in. Beautiful little entry around here with the tile. I like this. This actually looks a lot like the house that I sold in Lakewood that I was telling you about. It was like a 1908 house that got completely redone. And a lot of these finishes are the same finishes that were in there, so it could be the same builder. And that was a nice little house, but you can see there's laundry hookups out here. Oh, and I forgot to check in the main house if there's laundry. That could also be a downfall. This may be your only laundry. So you may have to come out of the house into here to do laundry. But it does have its own separate hot water heater, which looks like it's brand spanking new, so that is nice. This is just kind of a little closet with a little bit of storage space back there. But yeah, that's, oh, this is really funny. They just kind of sliced this door. That is silly. But yeah, that was just the first little door there on the left. Obviously laundry space. Straight ahead here is a bathroom, and it is pretty sweet. I really like the shower. I mean, it's obviously retiled. This is probably new toilet. This is all probably new in this addition. So stone countertop, nice, you know, dark wood vanity. It all goes very well with the floor. Tiled all the way up the wall. Looks really nice. Brand new windows in here, I believe. Maybe. Potentially brand new. If not new, or they are vinyl double paned. In the house they are not new, but they are vinyl. double paned windows, and they look okay. So, yeah, that's the little addition. We'll go upstairs in just a second, but we'll take a look at the garage. Pretty standard. Nothing, no surprises in here. Just, you know, 2-car garage. It's got enough space for cars and storage and or, you know, tool bench, whatever you guys want to do. So that's nice, sufficient space. Doesn't look like there are garage door openers installed, so that's something to think about. Those you gotta open by hand. So I believe I don't see any buttons anywhere. Let's walk over here. I could be wrong. I could be totally wrong. I don't think I'm wrong. I don't think there's no garage door openers, so do with that what you will. Come on back in here and head on upstairs. Brand new carpet. As everything in here is pretty much new or repurposed. So, and there's just a big old bonus room up here, which is really nice. And a random sink. So I don't know. They maybe were thinking they were gonna turn this into a kitchen, yeah, or like a little kitchenette. But didn't. But I don't know why they put that up there. But there is a sink. So if you have TV going on up here and you're partying, watching the game or something, somebody gets dirty hands, they can wash them. But yeah, nice big windows. It's bright. It's kind of a gloomy day and it's getting towards the evening, but it's still really bright in here. So that's nice. So yeah, not a whole lot else to say about this room. Just a nice big bonus room. One thing about this home, it does have wall heaters. Some rooms have the thermostat. Some have like the cadet wall heaters where you turn them on at the heater. So that is kind of a downside. But I'll let you guys be the judge of that. Again, I'm not trying to persuade or dissuade you from anything. So that's the door we walked in. We'll go ahead and actually I was gonna walk out that door, but I'll take you guys out this way so you can kind of see the view walking up to the house from the driveway. Not just going through the garage. So again, here's the driveway. And then you got a little gate in the fence to the house. Nice big old wraparound porch. I do like the porch a lot. You know what, since we're out here, I'll just take you guys around the outside of the house. I'll do it a little bit differently this time. We'll come on into the yard. And I don't know if you can hear that, but it gets pretty dang loud once you get back here towards the highway. So again, I'll let you be the judge of that, but it is you know, I just don't want you guys to be fooled from the phone, because I don't know how well you can hear it, but it is pretty dang loud. But again, it is rush hour, so I don't really, this is probably the loudest it's gonna get. I don't know how it is at other times during the day, and it's pretty good in the house. You can't really hear it in the house. I mean, there's obviously kind of a hum, but I think you'd get used to that, and it's not bad at all. You'll hopefully see it when we get inside. But you can see there's no grass back here. So they just left it all dirt. This is your septic. So you're gonna have to seed back here, which may be a little bit more, you know, than you guys are looking to do, but that's gonna be something that comes with the house. So we just came in this way. You've got a little shed here. I'll go ahead and open this up, but I haven't looked in here yet, so it's not too bad. And it's just a little storage shed. Seems to me to be in decent shape. A couple rough areas, but you know, it is just a shed out back, so it's not really expecting it to be perfect. It's got no foundation. It looks like it's just wood sitting on the ground, which is not really great. You know, it's gonna deteriorate over time, indefinitely. Just it's what happens when you put, you know, wood to earth. Most surfaces onto earth, it's just gonna deteriorate. Looks like it's vinyl siding on the house and on the shed here. There's a gate. I'll open up this gate and just show you show you the freeway. That freeway. And it's, I mean, it's not like I-5, but it's 512. I think that's 512, I'm pretty sure. So yeah, I mean, that's a big one, in my opinion. But a lot of space. I mean, you do have a lot of space back here if you wanted to put a yard in, you know, seed it or sod it or whatever. But I know you guys, and the shed looks like it's kind of tilting. That may be a problem. I don't know. Looks like it's a little bit off kilter, but again, it's just the shed. I see a lot of sheds that do that. It's not a huge concern, but I like to fully kind of disclose everything. That way we don't decide to move forward in some place, and then you guys get out here and be like, whoa, dude, why didn't you say that? But this is where we came in. And I took you guys kind of around this way. And then we came out and came in. There's a gate there. And here's the front door. And there's the door into the garage. Right there. And it's got a little step down onto a little tile patio from the deck, which is kind of odd, but I kind of like it actually. Got outlets out here. It looks like your meter, your electric meter. It's an odd placing. I think they probably did some finagling in this house, and this probably is not where the front door used to be. And they may have just, frankly, they may have just added on this garage just straight up. It was never there in the first place, so that's a possibility. So, anyways, we come in, and a little bit odd setup. You kind of come in, this is the dining area, so you're not by any means coming into like the living room. And I guess, actually, I guess you would have this as your living room. Excuse me. So this would be the living room area. I'm not sure where you'd put your TV or anything, and it's not wired for cable in this room either, so that'd be another thing that would have to be done. Sorry, I'm kind of bouncing all over the place, but there is a coat closet right here, immediately right to the left of this front door here. So you walk in, there's the coat closet. This is a little bathroom I'll show you, but yeah, this is the this would be the living room area. They've got nice floor in here. It's a similar floor to what we've seen in some of the other places. I'm gonna go ahead and close this because you can still hear the freeway noise, but the slider is open, like I said. So you close that, and it's you know, it's much better. it does the home does a really great job at canceling out some of the noise. So again, wall heaters. This one does have the thermostat on the wall in this particular room. You do have a 3/4 bath in here. So same thing, same tile counter, same vanity, same everything as we have seen in the addition out there in the garage. So really nice, in my opinion. No tub though. There is actually a bathroom upstairs that only is a tub, no shower, and you'll see why. But yeah, living area. There's a slider onto the back door, and then the kitchen. And it's a pretty sweet little kitchen. It is an interesting setup, but it is nice. You have, you know, the Holy Trinity, which is what it's supposed to be. You're supposed to have your fridge, your range and oven, and your sink make a triangle. So that's really nice. A good utilization of space, and you do have a lot of countertop, especially with this extra countertop over here, which is really nice. You have the breakfast bar. You know, if you wanted to put some stools up there and eat. It's open into the living room, so you know you can cook and people be hanging out in the living room, and you know you're not closed off, which is nice. So fridge, nice stone countertops. Everything looks pretty dang new. Similar, you know, cabinetry to what we've seen in past homes. Is all builder grade stuff. No slam drawers. Doesn't look like any of the drawers are blocking. Get a little Lazy Susan in the corner there. Brand new appliances. That's probably not brand new, to be honest with you. Oh yeah, that's brand new. It's just a little bit lower end model, but it's a dishwasher. You've got the glass top electric, which is actually really nice if you're gonna go electric. Microwave. And is this vented out? And that is the hood vent is vented outside of the home, so that's good. It's not a recirculating one. And even the cabinets are no slam. That's kind of neat. I haven't seen a lot of those. So yeah, a little tiny counter space here. A little pantry right here. Actually, I really like that. There's even a light in there. I don't know. Oh, there's a little light switch in there. So that's neat. A little pantry. Turn this off so I don't forget. Right here is actually your water heater. Interesting. So, and that's pretty much all that's here. There's some storage back in there, but I don't recommend using it as storage because you wouldn't really be able to get anything past the water heater. So it's just kind of under the stair space, which is nothing. You can see the old floor that was in here. So they just kind of kept it again, but that's okay. I mean, that's pretty common. You're not gonna. I mean, there's no way to really tile or floor around the water heater, anyways, without moving it, and that's expensive to do. So you see that a lot. So example, there's a heater that just has the knob right on there. Another kind of is the panel is right here in the kitchen, the electric panel. So, you know, this is kind of obvious that this is not originally how this house was set up. I don't think. I mean, it's possible, I guess, but it's odd that the panel's right here. They did at least spray it white, I suppose. So it kind of blends. But you could put something in front of it, although that's not necessarily a great idea. But you could maybe hang a picture or something right there. That's easily moved if you need to get to the panel. But that is your electrical panel. And then this is, I guess, kind of the dining room. I don't know. It seems odd because those are the stairs upstairs, and this is a pretty small space. So if this was going to be a dining room, you'd have to kind of utilize it as like a longer table, kind of into the, not into the kitchen, but utilizing just this kind of space right here. Or you could just put a, you know, a small round table in there and that'd be totally fine. Change out that bulb, because I don't like that light. It's like a blue light. It's bugging me. Sorry, I'm gonna turn it off. But yeah, so that's kind of, I guess, the, and that's where the water heater is right there. So it's just kind of like a little wall you can go around. So that's kind of the dining room. Then back here is the master. And this needs to be fixed. I almost ate poo-poo doo-doo on this. They didn't like transition. They just kind of kept the floor like that. So we gotta have them put a transition piece right here. But that's pretty easy to do. So I think that's something that they'd be probably willing to do if you guys wanted it. So here's the master. It is kind of the, I don't want to say odd shaped room, but it's not square. It's, you know, pretty rectangle. So, but it is big. It's nice and big. Again, you have the wall heater there. You know, again, vinyl windows, double pane. This looks out onto the front yard. And the swing set and everything out there, and of course the deck. And there's the side yard, and then the highways back there. But I mean, you can hear, I mean, it's pretty dang quiet in here. You can hardly hear the road noise, so I suppose that's a plus. Another plus is the walk-in. The walk-in is, you have to go through the walk-in closet to get to the bathroom, which I kind of like. I like setups like that, but it's massive. I mean, it's a whole nother room. And they put some built-in shelving here, but you could put a lot more things in here, which is really nice because you wouldn't have to use up room in the bedroom, which is kind of odd shaped. You wouldn't have to use up space in there to put dressers or things like that. You could probably do it in here. So that's really nice. And into the master ensuite bath. And this is pretty sweet. It's ensuite. Sorry, I couldn't help myself. So a little linen space. Little linen closet cupboard thing. It's a 5-piece, so, you know, obviously your toilet, you've got your separate shower, which is great. I like the tile in there. It's not the same. I think they probably bought this place maybe mid-renovation, and this was already done. And then they did everything else kind of differently. This is, you know, obviously there's like a travertine tile, travertine-esque tile. Browns and taupes as opposed to the grays that we've seen in the rest of the house. But anyways, 5-piece toilet, separate shower, and then your separate tub, which is nice. They tiled all around this, and it is a pretty small tub. Will not lie to you there. It's a pretty dang small tub. I don't know if like you can tell how small it is, but I don't know. It's probably regular sized, to be honest. But I'm just used to seeing 5 pieces with like those big old jetted tubs, so maybe my mind is just playing tricks on me. But anyways, so that's nice. And then again, the contrast. It's this. I think this is the same countertop, but then it's the white. White cabinets, and they're not the same. They're not the same type. These look like they've just been repurposed and repainted. and they've got the same hardware on them, but it's, you know, this is an older vanity than the rest of the house, so yeah, that's the master bath. Hopefully no questions so far. Let's continue on, shall we? Back through the master bedroom. We're walking down the hallway. We're walking. Almost just ate poo-poo on that little lip again. And we will head on upstairs. I really like the banister. First impressions, it's really nice. Got that same new gray carpet, builder grade. It's pretty decent. You got a couple of bedrooms down there, bathroom, and a bedroom here. And this is really odd, but there's like space around the banister, so I don't know what you put here, but there's that space. It's just extra unused space that they just carpeted, so I don't know what else they would have done with it, so good for them, I suppose. So this is a finished attic, so you gotta kind of be open-minded. Everything's gonna have the ceiling line. It's kind of like Mom's house. So, you know, the rooms are gonna be odd, but it's decent sized. It's got the closet here, which is, you know, a pretty standard closet. Again, it's got the wall heater, the vinyl windows, and this is like a 2 separate roomer, so this is kind of cool. You could have like a bed in here, or the bed in here, and then a sitting area in one of the, you know, one could be a sitting area or like a library or an office, and then the other one could be, you know, you could even do the family room up here with the TV. I don't know. It's just kind of interesting. But yeah, it's still pretty light up here. They did a good job at letting the light in to a space like this. So let's go ahead and go back out. And this is where we came up the stairs. And here's the bathroom. And then here's the tub only, because of the ceiling. So this is really weird, but it can be nice, especially with a little kid. I mean, they don't need to shower. They usually take baths, so, you know, this can be Grayson's bath, I suppose. Even though it might be kind of a pain to, like, bathe him in this space. I don't know. I don't really know what to do with this. I don't know why they decided to keep the bathtub in here. Frankly, if it were me, I would have just taken the bathtub out and just put shelving or storage up here and just made it a half bath, to be honest, because that just seems like you're trying too hard. But again, it's a different tile, so this could have already been done when they bought the house, so you just never know. So then the last 2 bedrooms, and we are done. Again, sloped roof, sloped ceiling line, a pretty small room. This is just the room here, and then that's the closet. I'll show you that, but it's a pretty small room. I don't really know. I mean, this would be fine for us, you know, a little kid, but if somebody, you know, gets bigger, or a real sized person would have to use this room, it'd be pretty dang tight. Not that Grayson's not a real sized person, but so again, the wall heaters are all up here. I don't think anything has you know, the wall thermostat. But again, another bedroom. This is much better, much more manageable, like pretty standard sized room, although you do lose some space because the ceiling slopes. And there's the highway right there, and again, you know, the noise canceling is great. I mean, there's hardly any noise in here, so that's nice. I haven't even noticed it since I've been in here. So, and then a small little closet in here with built-in shelving. and a hang bar. So that's nice. They did a good job. I mean, there's some things that definitely aren't ideal, like the, you know, the big one being the highway. You know, this bath is, the upstairs is kind of odd, but they utilized space as best as they could, you know. There's options, you know, and considering there's only 3 of you guys, I mean, there's plenty of space here. Where's the light? Oh, it's right here. But, you know, there's just some odd things to this house, but there's going to be odd things about every house. You know, you're not going to find a house that is completely perfect, and there's definitely going to be some. Not really sure what this light does. It probably goes to a socket. But there's going to be some compromise. That's for sure. But, you know, that's just part of the process. That's another thing that's kind of not ideal. The light switch is on the outside of the room, but whatever. To me, that's pretty trivial. Nice little chandelier in the stairwell. It's pretty cute. They did a good job. This is, again, not super ideal. The light switch is like right here with the where the handle is, but again, I mean, it's not, in my opinion, it's not something something like that is not going to be a deal breaker or anything. But you know, the panel being on the wall, the yard's not, you know, really finished back in the backyard. But I mean, it's a nice house. You know, it's definitely much better than a few of the other ones that we've seen. You know, the house-wise, I think it's a great house. Like you keep saying, I think the only thing that might deter you is the highway. But I don't know. I'll let you guys be the judge of that. And hopefully the video can kind of portray, you know, the place clearly. And hopefully the other videos that I've been doing for you guys have as well. So hopefully you don't have too many questions. And I'm going to go see one more place for you guys this evening. So yeah, I will see you guys. See you later.